Hey, how's it going, guys? So I wanted to make this video to show you and kind of act as a tutorial of how to optimize slash customize your VS Code workflows. If you're like me and, VS Code is amazing, but there are certain things that it doesn't have. In this instance, if you have some inline React styles, I know me, like I like to refactor a lot, move stuff into my actual CSS file. You have to go through and like convert each of the inline CSS rules into actual CSS rules. And if you have something like this, it can be a pain to like go through it and do that every time. So I made an actual bash script that uses regex to convert the rules from inline React to actual CSS. And then I hooked it up to a task, a VS Code task, and then a key binding. So now I can just, I'll show you how this works actually. So we use the clipboard. So the way to work is you control C, copy this, and then that's in the clipboard. And then we use the regex to convert the rules into actual CSS rules. And then we paste that back into the clipboard. So you just copy the inline rules, Shift plus C, and then you can immediately paste it into index.css. And I'll kind of go over how I set that up and then give you guys an actual example of it working. So what you're going to do is you want to go in your .vs code folder and then make a task.json. You can see here the syntax is really simple. Just version and then your tasks. This one is convert CSS. Since this is a bash script, we'll be running it in the shell. I have mine configured for git bash, but any shell is fine. And then this is the actual path to the bash file that we want. And then this is your keybindings.json. You can find that by doing Control Shift P and then looking up key bindings. You can just find that here. You want to do the JSON one. And yeah, you can see here we have Control J for joining lines. And then this is the actual custom one, Shift plus C. You can see here, this is the actual way to run the task. And then the argument, convert CSS. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I'll show you guys this in action now. So we find some inline CSS styles that we want to convert. Select those, Control C, and then yeah, we just do Shift C and you'll see it opens up the terminal. Boom, conversion complete. And now you can just go into your CSS and then paste it like that. Boom. So really easy to kind of customize your workflows like that. Um, and Bash can access your clipboard. It's way easier than building custom extensions. And you could always go into the extension store, hopefully find something, but you're taking a lot of overhead with that. It takes up more space in your project. I'd rather just, do a quick one-off, like this. So yeah, guys, that's how you do it. Thank you.